Homies, this is Gangsta Grandpa chunking another one at ya. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, as you can see, I'm falling apart over here. A little distracted. Come on, Gangsta Gramps. Gangsta Grandpa got to get it together because in this episode, I am going to show you how I raid this here Baron Peak. If you want lots or plenty of keys and ammo and rare loot, this is the place. If you want some action, this place will give it to you because these scientists are on the ready to let you have it. These scientists will gang up on you and mow you down so fast. You just got to be ready. So I'm not starting off right. I got to get my head together here. Woo! All right. Mellow. Think right, Gangsta Grandpa. Come on, get your head together. Okay, before you jump, this is the elevator shaft. Before you get up there, make sure you are fully loaded. All magazines topped off. Because you're going to need it. You are going to need it. Here we go. This is the elevator shaft. Jump in. First floor on the bottom. This is a very bottom floor, okay? On the very bottom floor, you will usually see a couple of scientists standing right here. Like right here. And then they'll walk right here. And then they'll spawn in here. And they're back and forth. This guy came from probably the bathroom. They're all going to come down. So I usually just kneel right here. Give them a couple of warning shots. You come down here, you're going to get a chest full of lead, homie. So stay put where you're at. Like I said, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to bring it, homie. And now it's silent. What happened? I'll give him a little tap here now. Come on. Yoo-hoo. Anybody home? Knock, knock. There you go. And I just mow them down. They're going to come from the floor above me and the floors above that. You got to be careful here because when you're shooting out this door, having fun, and then one will spawn right here. Eventually he will spawn, so you gotta and then jump. Sometimes this scientist will come over here and you have to be ready. Alright, okay. So after I mow them down, they all come running. I usually come up here real quick, open this, and they're stuck behind that tarp. But you can shoot them through this tarp. Boom. Let them have it right through that tarp. You can't get in through here. I've tried it. You got to go in through the elevator shaft. I'm going to show you right now. Let's get back to that very first floor. And when I raid this Baron's Peak, I usually tell my partner or somebody who I'm playing with in teams, I'm in room. This is room 1, room 2. Maybe you could do this too. Room 3, and I call this room 4, so that way my team, you hear that? They all respawn. Here he is. Oh, what's up? You wanna play peekaboo or what? Oh, he smoked me. That's what I'm talking about. These guys are on it. I gotta give it to them. That's why it's all a rare loot. Because if you're not on your toes, they're gonna lay you out smooth, homie. And Gangsta Grandpa is not afraid to take it now because it only makes me stronger and sharper. Anytime you're taken out by the enemy, I'm suggesting you use that energy to identify what went wrong, what happened. You're not going to get mad and you're going to throw your remote or kick the TV, punch the wall. Guess what? The wall wins. Because who's sore? Who loses a nice, perfect controller? Who breaks their knuckles? Not the wall. You, fool. So use that energy to figure out, where did I go wrong? I'll tell you where I went wrong. I was too laxed. I was assuming only one scientist spawned. I was assuming that only one scientist spawned. Give me my keys back. And I got to be more alert. Remember, from the jump, I was the very beginning. There's a key right there. From the very beginning, I was saying, "Come on, gangster grandpa, got to get together." Another key. Now I'm alert. Now that just woke me up. A shotgun blast to the face woke me up. Now I got a headache. And now I got to adjust. Now I have to get myself together. There he is. Here he is. He's back for more with that shorty. Got that shotgun? Not this time, homie. Woo-hoo-hoo. You got your buddies? Where's your buddies at? I'll give it to them too. See, this time I'm on the ready. Yeah, I might get a little upset. I might get like, oh man, that got me there. But I have to regroup. I gotta learn from my mistakes. I learned from my mistakes. Now I was honest with myself. I said, you know what, gangster grandpa? You walked in there, you weren't together. Your mind wasn't right. And it took a bullet to the face, shotgun blast, to get you cleared up there in the head. All right, now I'm ready. Now I'm up, I'm awake. Let's do this. Well, I'm a little thirsty first, though. Ah, yeah. Oh, they don't like that. This is the first floor. I'm by myself. Getting keys. Right here, you get keys, ammo, and a whole bunch of action. And if you're not careful, you're not awake, some shotgun pellets to the forehead. That was embarrassing, but hey. I identified the weakness. I identified my mistake. I came back. I cleared it up. I'm still alive. That's what you gotta do to level up, homies. Identify where you went wrong. Don't point no fingers. You point fingers, you get, what, 3 of them pointing right back at you. Try it. Look. And then from here, what I do is I'll dip out over here. A little anti-gravity effect. Because I need me some keys, man. Give him my menial. What up, homie? Ooh, see? He wasn't ready. He was over there daydreaming about his girlfriend. Or his boyfriend, I don't know. Now he's mad. Now they're sliding around up there. Oh, you hear that? They all respawn. It takes them about, I don't know, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and they start to respawn. There's nothing in there. Let's go over here. There's one more right here. I'm going to show you guys all the spawn. Did I go over here? Hey, what's up? See, he respawned back there. He was hiding. Look at all those footsteps. They're all mad now. They're mad because they can't come get me. But this is what it's all about. You drop down and you get this little hidden spot down here. And you won't be bothered. The only way they could shoot you is if they're over there. See? If he's right there in the corner, he might be able to pin you. See? Look at him. Ah. Get your small weapon. There it is. If he's over there just at right distance, he will pin you in the leg. But other than that, you're pretty safe in here. I've never had them fire at me from over there. I kind of tease them sometimes. Hey, I'd like to order a double cheeseburger, French fries. And chocolate shake, please. Hello? Anybody over there? Hello? Get me out of here. Hey, where's my phone call? I got one phone call. Let me out. No more locked doors. No more locked doors. Oh, I'll forget you guys in. Let me in here. Alright, so they're hopping around. They're all over. They spawn. They're ready. Make sure your magazines are topped off. Yeah, that one, see? And I do not have to reload my mini. It reloads itself. If it burns up, it gets hot. But it reloads itself. And then what I do from here is I'll jump up. But be on the ready, because they might be right here. And then I get a little peek out right here. Close that door. Get your loot. It's rare loot, because you're in the radiation. And it's guarded by these scientists that... They're pretty decent shots. I'll give it to you. Look I got smoked. I got smoked. Okay? I'm not afraid to admit it. Because I made a mistake. I wasn't ready. Right there I wasn't ready. Look at that. He wants to get me with that buckshot. Not today, homeboy. Oh, you're homie too right there? Sit right here. You know, just kneel down. Just be careful because one will spawn right here. If you hear a spawn, just turn real quick and look. Turn. Alright, so I just took out the trash. And back to looting. Boron Peak, you get lots of keys, lots of ammo, lots of rare loot. You want rare loot. You get a few saves. You need that. You want to level up, you need some money, you need some ammo, some decent guns, you can start right here. There's another key right there. Boron Peak is the only place, in my opinion, that hands out the most keys. And you could raid this spot over and over and over again. But I don't know, I can't stay in there too long. It stinks up in here, man. Woo, stinks. You guys are cooking rotten eggs down there. My eyes are starting to burn. Me no likey. All right, got me some loot. All right, here. Okay, so that spot's done. That was the tarp area. I call it the tarp because there's tarp right there. I was already in there. And I already did the first floor. So I haven't done the second floor. From the bottom. You hear that? I mean, you hear that? They respawn. You got to turn right away and look around. Yeah, I think I did this one already. I already looted. But I'm back for some more. It don't hurt to get a little bit more ammo, keys, and some action. Okay, so what happened right there is event rigged. 10% to find an exploding bomb in any loot. So now you got to be careful because a bomb will come out of maybe... It's just random, so try not to be up against it when you pick that loot. Don't be all up against it, like get your face blown off like this one right there. Shouldn't have been that close. Just kind of creep up, and then there it is. Oh, I was too close. I had my back up against the wall. See right there, no damage. So you could get away. You just when they're rigged with explosives, stay back, homies. Because if you don't, you're gonna have a toasty mustache or cooked barrettes. You don't want that. See, I was in there. Hey, no more locked doors. All right, so let's go upstairs. We already raided that. We already raided that. And here is I call this the free floor because it's when you get past these pallets, it's trouble free. On that side, it's trouble free. The scientists, they can't go over there. They'll shoot from back there. They'll run up. They act all hard. What's up? What's up? They'll be barking like whoa, whoa, shooting, but there's no way they could get over into this free area. So that's. Let me show you how to get over here. You get up on this little plank right here. Walk it, and then you walk down. Same thing to go back up. Kneel down, go up, right here. Bada bing, bada boom. You're in. You passed your driving test. Yeah. Print one up for you right now for a small fee of $30. I'm just playing with you. All right, so got some pizza. Did you hear that? Did you hear that whooshing sound? That is a sound of scientists spawning. Pay attention to the sound. That whooshing sound. They're back. They're back and they want a piece of Gangsta Grandpa. But they can't see me. You can't see me. Nope. Oh, this is a little risky right here. Let me crack this door. And then right here. Because I don't want to get no bomb in the face. Already smells bad enough in here. These fools need to take a bath. My caca. Alright. Don't forget to keep an eye on your the level of your radiation mask. I think it's a radiation mask. If you look to your left lower hand side, that radiation mask is going down little by little. And I see more red than green. So it looks like I only got like about 5 more minutes, homie, and I'm done. And once that thing is up and gone, your mask is done. It gives you like 5 seconds to get up and out of that joint. What I usually do if I'm running on fumes and that my mask breaks, you'll hear a breaking sound. Once it's up, you hear a crack, and you got like 5 seconds to go somewhere. I just come straight out of here. Oh, and I died. That I was just saying that. You got to use your anti-gravity items, because if you don't, that's a that's a good example right there. I told you so. Look, I didn't take my own advice, didn't I? See? I did not take my own advice. And that's what happens. Offed myself. But yeah, you need to have some kind of anti-gravity effect. Maybe a launch grenade, the hop rock. Drink out of one of those bottles. Anything with anti-gravity. All right, so here we go. I got a lot of keys. Well, no, I don't. I got to go get my keys. I'm not going that far, so one shot, a couple of shots, and then broom. But if I needed to go, let's say up there, I would shot, jump, shot, and then broom to get a greater distance, height, length. So every time you die or get eliminated, your keys, they fall out of your pocket and you got to go get them. And I have to re-up my radiation mask. And this is how you do it. You go in this bunker, and when you get into this bunker, nobody can't shoot you if you're playing public. They could pull out their weapons, try to intimidate, but you ain't intimidating nobody, homie. Not in here. Can't shoot anybody. It's like a trouble-free zone. All right, so hazmat suit. Yep, it was my hazmat suit. I had to re-up that hazmat suit. Once you get your keys, you're looking for a special weapon. You go purchase that house. And you go raid that chest. I believe it's exotic chest that's in that house. That exotic chest will kick out some good weapons. Very good weapons. And if it doesn't spit out your weapon that you're looking for, don't trip. Just keep coming back. It reloads every 30 minutes. Around every 30 minutes. And let's just say you're looking for a hop rock. You know, I like this weapon. It helps me get around town quickly. It helps me travel, especially going uphill. When I'm going up one of those mountains over here, or right here, I shoot jump. I fly quick up the mountain, and I really like it. Gangster Grandpa could put the wheelchair away. He could put the cane up, and he brings out his hop rock. Oh, man. It's over. You could see the pip in my walk, in my hop. You know what I mean? So you come over here, you may not see it. You might say, oh, man, it's not there. What happened? Don't worry. It's like that. This chest is an exotic chest. You come back in a half hour. You go do some raiding. Go to B3. Go to B3. And, time about half hour. Come back. It will reload, re-up, respawn, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I just call it. Or it closes. If you want to be simple, it closes. And you could put a key, and you keep hitting it until you find your weapon. And then when you get your weapon, hold on to it. And do not drop your weapon right here by the door. Any door where you see that square, do not drop it right there. I've done that before. I've dropped my weapon. Like, it was in B3. I was done raiding. I was getting ready to go back into a raid, and I dropped it by accident. I was just getting ready. Okay, I'm going to put this one over here. And I pressed the wrong button. My hop rock came out. And I came back. I played for about 2 weeks. And finally, my hop rock was in my possession. It was in my lineup. Woo, boy, I was a happy player. Gangsta Grandpa was happy. That'll happen to you. You will come in here and you lose a weapon anywhere. Don't even trip, potato chip. You go get your keys, come in here, go play, keep coming back and forth. Play private, because you play public, someone will whack you and try to take your keys. If you're trying to find your weapon, play private for a little while, and then go in public if you feel like that's what you want to do. And that's how you come across. That's how you level up. You go raid where all the keys are at, rare loot, and I just showed you Baron Peak where the loot is, and where you can start spending some of that cash or gold. Okay. All right, that's it for this one. Next one, I am going to raid B3. B3, I'm going to show you where everything is at. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.